Warm greetings to our viewers and welcome back to Bulletin Bites. Latest news on law, tax and business in India. Since the beginning of this year, the Indian economy is showing strong signs of growth and resilience. Several factors contribute to this positive outlook, namely GDP growth, government initiatives, demographic dividend, digital transformation, foreign direct investment. Overall, the economy is on a path of rapid growth, backed by strong fundamentals and proactive government policies. Let us browse the elements that were a driving force towards the steady graph via our Bulletin Bites for Q1 2024. For industries carrying out manufacturing or operational processes resulting into generation of wastewater or pollution of water, it is to be noted that the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has made some significant amendments under the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Amendment Act 2024. This amendment imposes financial penalties ranging from INR 10,000 to INR 1,50,000. In case of continuous offences, companies may incur daily penalty and non-payment would potentially lead to imprisonment or double fines. Moreover, entities found guilty by the National Green Tribunal would be liable for additional compensation to be credited to the Environment Protection Fund. Moving on to the labour law updates, beginning with Maharashtra, where amendments in the rates of contribution under the Maharashtra Labour Welfare Fund have been made, where the employers and employees are required to adhere to the revised contribution rates, with contributions adjusted to ensure equitable support for labour welfare initiatives. In Gujarat, amendments to the Gujarat shops and establishments have been enacted, wherein the amendments grant exemption to IT-enabled services and financial services from adhering to the provisions relating to fixed hours of work and spread over working hours for 2 years. Meanwhile, in Karnataka, all the employers employing 10 or more employees with them are mandated to obtain a gratuity insurance under the Karnataka Compulsory Gratuity Insurance Rule 2024. All the employers must ensure compliance with the premium payments and renewals, with strict penalties for non-compliance. Another update which is especially relevant for automobile industries in Tamil Nadu, as these industries have been declared a public utility service, obligating employers to provide services without discrimination and refrain from unfair trade practices. There have been some important amendments and rulings given by various tax tribunals across the country. First up, the Central Board of Direct Taxes has introduced some changes to Form number 3CEB. These changes revolve around the reporting of specified domestic transactions with group entities in annexure to Form 3CEB. From tax rulings perspective, the Delhi Tax Tribunal gave an important judgment on the issue of benchmarking of interest rate. In the said case, the taxpayer had applied comparable price method for benchmarking of interest rate, which was for a loan given to a foreign group entity in euros. However, the Transfer Pricing Officer TPO rejected the same and applied SBI's interest rates on local currency loans, thereby proposing a TP addition. After analysis of the facts and approach adopted by both the taxpayer and the TPO, the tribunal accepted the approach of taxpayer, wherein benchmarking was done based on comparable foreign currency loans. In another significant ruling by the Mumbai Tax Tribunal in the case of Tata Sons Private Limited, the tribunal dismissed the hybrid valuation method employed in the share valuation report. The tribunal, after analysis of the valuation report, noted that there can be a hybrid approach adopted for valuation of shares and there cannot be any preference given to a particular method. However, in the given case, valuation as per discounted cash flow DCF method was only to be accepted, as there were flaws in other valuation method that was adopted. Dear viewers, we would now inform you about public tech platform for frictionless credit, which is being notified by central government based on recommendation of the GST Council. The said platform is an enterprise-grade open architecture information technology platform using shared API framework. Further, the Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs issued guidelines for any investigation with a regular taxpayer to avoid duplication of proceedings, issuance of summons mechanically for gathering of the data, clarifying the process pertaining to the jurisdictional issues, grievance redressal mechanism for issues faced by the taxpayer during the investigation, etc. It is also clarified in the above referred guidelines that investigation shall be concluded within 1 year. Moreover, 2 major announcements were made for exporter of goods. The benefit of remission of duties and tax on export product scheme is extended for exports made by special economic zone, export-oriented units or advance authorization holders until 30th of September 2024. Further, it was also announced that mandatory compliance with quality control order is relaxed for the imported goods used and consumed in the manufacturing process by advance authorization holder, export-oriented units or units in special economic zones. Let us now move on to the direct and international tax updates for this quarter. The government has decided to write off smaller outstanding income tax demands up to Rs 10,000 for the assessment years 2011-12 to 2015-16 and up to Rs 25,000 till the assessment year 2010-11 would be written off by the Income Tax Department as a part of this exercise. Moving on, the government has proposed to undertake an exercise wherein long pending appeal matters at the Commissioner of Income Tax Appeals level would be considered for disposal on priority basis. Taxpayers can accordingly consider exploring this initiative. Let us now swiftly move on to some interesting income tax decisions of this quarter. The Bombay High Court delivered a judgment which will favour all such taxpayers who have faced adjustment of their outstanding income tax demands by the Income Tax Department against an income tax refund due for a particular year. In case such adjustments are done without any prior information issued by the Income Tax Department to the taxpayer, the court has held that such adjustments would need to be treated as illegal. In another interesting ruling, the German Federal Tax Court has held that the presence of an aircraft engineer engaged by a UK-based entity for carrying out aircraft-related maintenance services on freelancing basis at the airport premises of a German company would constitute a permanent establishment of the UK-based entity in Germany under the UK-Germany Double Tax Avoidance Treaty. The constitution of a permanent establishment was based on the fact that the engineer had access to the changing rooms, administrative, communal areas, as well as assigned designated lockers with name for storing personal items at the airport premises of the German company, which indicated the power of disposal for the UK entity in Germany. In a competitive business landscape, efficient financial management is indispensable. Microsoft Dynamics 365 offers a comprehensive accounting solution that empowers businesses to streamline their financial processes, gain actionable insights, and drive growth. By leveraging its advanced features and capabilities, organizations can achieve greater efficiency, accuracy, and control over their finances, ultimately contributing to long-term success and prosperity. Our BPO article this time highlights the features of Microsoft Dynamics 365 and how it proves to be a popular accounting solution that effectively caters to the dynamic business requirements. Dear viewers, with this we would like to conclude our Bulletin Bites. As usual, for detailed information, refer to our newsletter and get in touch with us. If you found this bulletin informative, please press the like button, share it with your colleagues and friends. Stay tuned, stay safe, and stay updated.